1, 2, 3.
Hello, welcome to Rock the Cash Bar. I'm Ben Mowbray.
And I'm Diane Gallagher.
Every week we pick one song and do a deep dive into the lyrics and explain the different ways they've been interpreted.
We will also discuss how the song connected to us on a personal level, focusing on all the embarrassing details.
Glad to have you here. Enjoy the show. Come to our live show.
Hey,
We're
everybody.
wrapping this up. We're closing down the Cash Bar with a live show. It's at Sixes and Sevens, which is right next to Rudyards, Montrose's living room.
Yes, and I've been bugging you guys with some promotions. We are going to have some really fun things for you guys to do and see. Obviously, we have Greg Warren that's going to be on the panel with us. Do you want to talk about what Rob's going to do, or just let that be a surprise?
We're stealing the premise of my favorite podcast. It's called The Dollop. Now, on The Dollop, comedian Dave Anthony reads a story from American history to his friend Gareth Reynolds, who has no idea what the story is going to be about. We're going to do that. Rob is going to read us a story. We do know what it's going to be about, but we're not doing any research on it. Rob is going to tell us the story of Live Aid. And if you think you know the story of Live Aid, oh dear, I don't think you do.
Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, and then we'll have panel discussions, and I have something fun set up for everybody. I'm gonna have little cards on the table, and you can put if you have a personal misheard song lyric that we've never talked about, and you can write down your guilty pleasure song. And what we're gonna do after Rob's thing, we're gonna have Greg on stage, and we're gonna have Jeremy. And we're going to draw those out of a box and then just kind of riff on it and talk about it. And if it's a really bad guilty pleasure and you're not too shy to come on stage and defend it, we may let you do that as well. So
good times. And then our show is going to be at 5:00 in the afternoon. And then directly after that at 7 p.m., Greg Warren is going to be performing with our good friend Andy Huggins upstairs at the Riot Comedy Club upstairs at Rudyards. So make an evening of it. Our show is going to be free, but you can buy a ticket for their show. And I strongly suggest that you do, because Greg is an exceptional comedian and Andy Huggins is a moonbeam.
Yes. And Andy is going to open our show with some comedy. So we have a little bit of stand-up, which is going to be great. So yeah, and I would buy your tickets now for the Riot. That's where Greg and Andy are performing, is at the Riot. I don't know if they're sold out or close to selling out. So if you want to do that, I would grab those tickets. So see our show, eat some dinner at Rudd's. The food at Rudyards is so good. And then stay and watch Greg and Andy. Just make a night of it. It's going to be a good time. And have drinks with us. Tell us goodbye in the sweetest way.
Diane and I are going to go get a Rudd's pizza right damn now.
Let's go.
Done. See you there.